Continue.
Japan beat US 2-0. The US didn't register a single shot on target. Japan looked good. US didn't look great. As I didn't see the game though, but I saw the scoreline, and and I was a happy man. But Elijah, as a U.S. national team fan, Diego, are you? I think you're a U.S. national team fan, right?
Uh, I go back and forth.
Okay, it just depends on who's winning. Got it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You think it's a concern for the young U.S. team?
Yes and no. Um, I'm pretty sure Pulisic didn't play, and so that's important to the offense. Forgive me if I'm wrong. He might have played, but I'm pretty sure he was hurt. It's for USA. For USA's offense, it is important.
I don't know. I don't feel like he does a whole lot when he does play.
No, but it's the presence. Like he does create a lot, and it's the presence, and him being the biggest name in the attack puts the defense on him, kind of. So
He didn't play.
okay, right. So like I'm not, and that's definitely not an excuse. I definitely don't think that's the reason that we lost. But I think it's worrying, but I'm not going to be like, oh crap, you know. Like yeah. Like I said, it's worrying, but I don't think I should be that scared for it. But at the same time, I think Andres, you and I said before we started recording, the USA is not going to do much this World Cup because lack of experience. But give it another 4 years for the 2026 World Cup, I think they're. I'm not going to say I'm not going to make any outrageous things, but I think they're going to go farther than this year for sure. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I think they're still making it out of the group stage, and honestly, as sad as it is, like I think Iran could like honestly do something, like and finish above us. Putting the USA third, I think Wales are gonna be in last, but
well, they did play Wales recently, tied 0-0. I mean, I know it's only a friendly, but you can
yeah.
base something off of that one.
God damn, who's living on a racetrack?
Diego.
You heard that? That was far.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was not far on the mic though. That was like right there.
But Iran at least they beat Uruguay last Friday, 1-0. Lost to Algeria. This is back in June, but they beat or no, yeah. I mean that's really it. Like they have the potential, but I don't think it's gonna mean anything. Iran plays Senegal on Tuesday, so I think that's a good test right there.
Right,
So I don't know.
What? What do I think?
USA.
I don't know. I don't know. I think. I mean, as much as I like to observe and predict, I honestly don't think we'll be seeing much other than beyond the round of 16. Like,
Yeah.
and I'll be honest, the USA players, the confidence they have gets very annoying. It gets on my nerves. They're like, "Oh, we're going there to win." Just shut the hell up. But
I mean, like
you're going there
it's
to
the
try to
right
get a point.
It's the right mindset. Like you can't go in there and be like,
yeah,
I
we're
don't
gonna
know
get
if we'll win
smoked
this
and leave.
game. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's the mindset. Like you gotta be like not cocky, but you gotta realize like
They came across as
You
completely
gotta be
confident.
confident.
yeah, well, you can't be like, oh yeah, we're going there just to have fun. It's
No,
like
no, no.
you
But
can't
there's
say
a
that.
quote that was totally. It was not confident. It didn't give me confidence. It gave me cockiness, and I was like not impressed at
Well,
all.
it's
What's the
you can't
quote?
be like, oh yeah, we're gonna go out there have fun.
Um,
It's like you gotta be like you gotta show that you're confident in what your team's gonna do. So like I see that quote as just like them like believing in themselves to an extent because like obviously you're gonna have players there that would be like, oh, if we got to the group stage, that's big. Like if they got to the group stage, that's big for the U.S. national team in terms of a step forward. I think.
Definitely, but and like I don't see it as cocky. I think I understand. Like some players are cocky, like Matthew Hoppy, insanely cocky. Weston McKennie can come off as cocky, but he's just confident in his ability, and that rubs off on everyone else. I don't know. I don't think we're cocky. I think like he's confident, but at the same time, I think in the back of everyone, American fans and players' heads is that don't expect us to do much, but also it wouldn't don't let it be a shock if we do.
I mean, they have a hard group. I'm not gonna lie, they do.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
USA's
England.
quality, yeah.
I mean, we talked on this podcast today about England's woes and their struggles, and we're talking about U.S. struggles so far. I mean, it's going to go down to who shows up in the big occasion because they're both playing each other, so it's a big match. Um, and it's just going to go down. I think it's going to go down to experience and who's ready to rise to
Yeah.
the occasion. And
Yeah.
England obviously has the experience with their players. Harry Kane, just name one guy. Harry Kane got the experience.
Yeah.
They've played in bigger
Most of
occasions.
those teams. Yeah.
Yeah,
But also I'll just name names and for the USA, and don't be surprised if you hear this more. But like it's obvious you can't hide the fact that USA players are starting to breach into the bigger leagues,
yeah.
which was never a thing before. Like
They're getting
bar
more
Clint Dempsey,
opportunities than
they're
looks.
getting more opportunities, and like you look like the players that are going to be playing, I think have a really big potential to do something. Like one player is Brendan Aronson, who's been solid for Leeds in the Premier League. He can show everyone up there. Um, Weston McKennie, of course, who's a key Juventus player, and I don't. No one talks about that. I feel because I don't say because he's American, but just no one talks about it in general. But also just because Juventus suck. But
Yeah,
regardless, like he's a key player for Juventus, and like Juventus will look the same without him there. Pulisic, of course, Gio Reyna. Gio Reyna's a name we don't hear that often anymore, but I think this World Cup is big for him to do good. Um, yeah, I mean, like these big players, like I said, they have the potential to do good, and I think they're confident in their ability to do good because of their club opportunities and stuff like that. So a lot of players could do good. I think like the potential is definitely there for this World Cup too. I mean, I don't have the most faith in it, but for this World
yeah.
Cup,
I mean, the U.S. development in terms of like expansion, in terms of players being able to get to Europe and stuff, has been massive purely because of what
yeah,
the U.S. Federation has done with the leagues here. I
yeah,
mean, I feel like football's bigger here now than it's ever been before. It's only getting bigger because like every state now has a team almost, some form of professional team, whether it's a USL Championship, USL League One, League Two.
yeah.
So it's some form, but yeah, I think they'll. I don't think they'll get out of the group stage personally, but I think it'll be a good step forward for them. But I think they could do well next World Cup with the players they have.
Definitely.